They say the woods are a place of peace and solitude, a place to escape the world. But what if the woods are already watching you? What if something is waiting in the dark? This footage is the reason why you should always stay in your tent at night. Case number 1. On July 12th, 2023, he and his friend went up a canyon to watch the sunset. The wind was strong, but the view was beautiful. He was filming everything, telling his camera how nice it was. But that feeling didn't last.
Okay. Oh gosh, it is windy.
It is windy. Oh man, look at that sunset.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I actually came up here not that long ago. I don't know if you can hear me, but oh, it is windy. Let me turn away so you can hear me.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, he heard a sound. It was a loud, high-pitched screeching that didn't sound like any animal he knew. It was so scary that he told his friend they had to leave right away. The beautiful sunset now looked haunting.
But I heard like a loud screeching sound. I don't even know what it was.
Really?
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna. What?
Did you hear that?
Wait, what?
Where do you get off this mountain?
Dude, okay, let's just go.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Dude, I don't even know what we heard.
I don't want to sit here and
Okay. Okay, so we're just driving down the mountain still. Dude, it took us like an hour to get up here. That's how crazy this was.
As they drove back down the mountain, the feeling of being watched grew stronger. He stopped the car to listen for the sound again, and a chill ran down his spine. Then he thought he saw something move in the trees. The sun was setting and the woods got darker and darker. He and his friend got deeper into the trees, and it became hard to see anything.
Minute. Dude, did I just see something move? Wait. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting back in the car. Okay, dude, let's go. Let's see. Okay. Just keep driving. The trees are getting closer. We're deeper in the trees. It's gonna be harder to see further now.
shine down there, see if it's in the pit.
Turn this operator. No.
I saw something move.
Then the real horror began. The road was blocked. A large, heavy log and other pieces of wood were laid across their path. He was sure they weren't there on the way up. They had to get out of the car to move the roadblock, but something else was surely moving around.
Oh, stop. What is that?
That wasn't there when we came up, dude.
Dude, is something blocking the road? Hey, dude. Okay. We're gonna have to get...
Wait, hold on. Something's moving right there.
No. Well, dude, we have to get out and move that. Okay, wait. Park the car.
No, something's moving. I can see it moving.
What? But we have to move that log. We can't get past. Okay, I'm gonna get up real close. It might just be wind pushing something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, what was that? Oh. Bro, we gotta get up to that. We gotta go. We gotta move this.
They struggled with the heavy log. He couldn't lift it alone and needed help. Then, when he was finally ready to move the log, something even stranger happened. He saw that the log was no longer a log. It was just a bunch of rocks. And when they got closer, they saw fresh dirt where the rocks had been. Something had just moved them. Whatever was in the woods with them was close.
Oh, okay. Oh, dude, this one's heavy. Dude, I can't pick this one up. I need your help.
Let's go,
Dude,
let's
get
go,
in the
let's
car.
go.
Gun it, dude, gun it.
What was that?
What?
Is that rock?
What? Hold on.
Bro, those look like rocks.
Okay, hold on. Hey, wait, okay. Hey, you stay in the car. I'm gonna come out.
Do you see anything?
Dude, they're rocks. Oh, wait. Dude, come look. Hold on.
They jumped back in the car and drove as fast as they could. He looked behind them to make sure nothing was following. But his friend yelled to stop. His friend said he saw something hiding behind a tree, just watching them. They didn't stay to check. They just kept driving.
Wait. Dude, look right there. Shh.
Dude, there it is! What is it? What is it? Dude, it just took off.
Oh, dude.
Dude, it just took off.
You went that way.
I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here.
Okay.
They saw it. In the car's headlights, they saw the creature standing in the woods. It was tall and thin, and it took off running away from them. They kept driving until they reached the end of the canyon. They finally saw the lights of the town in the distance. He knew they were safe now.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I don't think it's up. I think it still followed us, bro.
Oh, shoot. Oh!
Don't hit the
I
bar.
almost got cut in half. Dude, go! Go! What's the matter with you? Go! Keep going. I think we're safe. Okay, end of the canyon right there. Let's just keep going. Alright.
Oh, dude, we are out of the mountains, man.
Can you? Yeah.
He told his friend that they were never coming back to that mountain. He would never forget the horror they saw, the sound they heard, and the feeling of being hunted in the dark woods. With that being said, let's move on to our next horrifying encounter. Case number 2. On April 5th, 2019, he went up a mountain for a solo camping trip. He was looking forward to doing some work at his camp and carving a spoon. The day was peaceful as he set up his tarp and made a fire.
Oh, that was close. Looks like we got company. About 20 minutes. I can see it starting to come to shape. I've always wanted to do this, but never quite got around to it. And
As the sun began to set, he started to hear a strange noise. He heard something from the top of the mountain. It sounded like a bird, but it wasn't a normal bird call. The noise stopped and started, and he began to feel like he was just hearing things. He knew it was going to be a long night.
keep hearing the strange noise up on the top of the mountain. I can't figure out what that is. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds like some kind of, almost sounds like a bird, but it doesn't. Of course it quits. I'm hearing things. This may be a long night. All right. Let's try our luck with this now.
After dinner, he finished carving for the day and went to bed around 9 p.m. He was tired and hoped to get a good night's sleep, but he was wrong.
And there ain't a cloud in the sky tonight. Well, boys and girls, getting ready to hit the hay. It's a little after 9, and I'm whipped. I think I'm gonna sleep good tonight. It's supposed to be relatively warm in the 50s, and it feels like it. Alright guys, I just want to give you a quick update. It's about 10 after 10. I laid down about 9.
A loud, deep sound woke him up. He had never heard anything like it before. It was a guttural call, a mix between a pig and an ape, sounding like a velociraptor from a movie. The calls came from a ridge behind his camp. He heard 4 calls, a pause, and then 2 more. The sound was big and close. He grabbed his gun and was too scared to go back to sleep.
9 o'clock. And I was trying to go to sleep. It took me a while and I was almost asleep, and sometime before 10 I was woke up by something I've never heard in my life. And I know this might sound sensational or something that, I'm not bullshitting. I heard like 4 quick, very loud, deep guttural calls on this ridge behind me, behind camp. There's like a dip on the other side, and it goes up to a higher ridge on this backside, and it sounded like it come from over there. But it was like 4 calls. Almost like a communication call of some kind. They were back to back, and then there was a pause, and then I heard 2 more. It scared the absolute shit out of me. I'm still rattled. I've never heard anything like that in my life. It sounded like a mix between almost like a pig. Some kind of, I hate to even say it, but a pig, an ape, and the calls almost sounded like how the velociraptors communicate with each other on Jurassic Park. I've never heard anything like that in my life. Needless to say, I'm pretty wigged out being up here by myself.
The creepiest part of the night came around 1 a.m. He woke up again and heard something moving around his camp. It sounded like 2 or 3 things were circling his tent. When he got up, he heard the sounds getting closer. He didn't have his gun, so he quickly went back to his tent to get it. He grabbed his gun and camera and went back out, but the sounds stopped. He only heard a much fainter call in the distance.
I'll keep you posted. About 1 o'clock. I woke up again. I heard something circling my camp. Whatever it is, it sounded like there was 2 or 3 of them, and it started on the other side of my camp, went around my perimeter. I heard that. Yeah. I think I'm going back.
The next morning he was tired and shaken. He packed up his camp, still not knowing what the sounds were or what had been circling him. He had been camping for many years, but he had never experienced anything like this. It was a night he would never forget. Moving on to our next encounter, case number 3. On January 31st, 2022 in the USA, they had gone outside that night, calling for their lost dog, Oscar. The cold air carried only their footsteps and the faint sound of the wind. At first, everything seemed normal.
Voices, what is that? Oscar! Hey!
But then they noticed movement ahead in the dark. 2 glowing green eyes stared back at them, unmoving. For a moment they thought it might be Oscar until they realized the shape was all wrong.
Oscar?
What the heck?
Oscar!
What the heck is that? That's not Oscar.
That's not Oscar?
That's 2 green eyes.
Get out of there!
Hey! Is anybody down there? The heck?
No, get out of there.
The figure didn't step forward. It didn't make a sound. It only watched. A rush of fear hit. The eyes seemed too high off the ground, too steady to belong to any animal they knew. They called out, asking who was there. No answer came.
Hey, who is that?
The darkness swallowed the figure and the glowing eyes faded away. Oscar never came back. With this being said, let's move on to our 4th eerie reason why you should always stay in your tent. Case number 4. On November 4th, 2024, He planned for a solo tent camping in heavy rain. He settled his tent near a floodplain, a mistake he wouldn't realize until later. The rain continued all night, and he was mentally disturbed. He had been awake since 10:50 p.m., and he didn't know his choice would bring him serious consequences.
I had to move the camera again. Jeez. My light just died. It's 10 to 5 and it has not stopped raining all night long. I've only got one earplug. I don't know where the other one's gone.
As he tried to enjoy a moment of stillness, a faint, unnatural sound was heard through the rain. His hand froze in fear, and somewhere in his heart, he already knew. Something was out there, beyond the darkness of the trees. And then there was a mysterious slug.
It's in here somewhere, but I'm acutely aware that I'm on the floodplain of a river. So I'm hoping it's not raining enough for it to flood. It does sound like it's flowing a bit more enthusiastically than it was. So yeah, we should be fine. Should be fine. I'm gonna try and get another hour's sleep.
Just as he decided to pack his things, he noticed water streaming behind his tent. The flood had begun. In the dim glow of his lantern, he could see the water rising, the cold stream curling like fingers around his campsite. Panic set in as he realized he was running out of time.
I think I might have pushed my luck last night. It looks very close to flooding. Really, really close. It's even flooded on the other side, just a little bit. But yeah, I think I need to be getting my arse out of here now, sooner rather than later. Just as I was putting down the bag, I noticed that it's already starting to flood. You can see it streaming down here and it's going right behind my tent.
As he walked away from the tent, the sounds of the rain and rushing water almost drowned out the faint cry still echoing in the distance. But he didn't look back. He had survived the night, but the memory would haunt him forever. With that being said, let's move on to our next eerie encounter. Case number 5. On March 19th, 2025, he and his friend went to a bothy in the mountains of Wales. The place was in the middle of nowhere, perfect for a peaceful trip away from the world. He had read some comments online that said the bothy was a spooky place, but he didn't believe it. They planned to have a calm night of camping and talking.
Let me get in there. So we're going to go inside the gaff now. It's going to be...
When they got to the bothy, it was a mess. They spent a long time cleaning up the trash that others had left behind. After they finished, the place looked much better, but it still felt strange. As he walked around, he found a creepy mask hanging on the wall. They settled in, made a fire, and had a good dinner. The evening was quiet and relaxing, just as they had planned.
Mask. What the hell? There's a little kitchen area, which we're not going to use. It's just, it could do with a real good clean and tidy, to be fair. And yeah, as always, you find a flat surface and you commandeer it. So Mike has brought a tuck shop with him. So how cool is that? And I've got a few bit of odds and sods on there. Like I said, you know, when you come to these places, it's common sense, it's customary to leave something to help others. Now, between us, we got some kindling, a couple of boxes of firelight as a candle. The old trick with the matches, if you don't know what I'm talking about, do some research, because it will save a life one day. Obviously, bacon grill. You wouldn't want to be caught out
And there's a bit of a clue as to who I'm here with. We brought our own firewood. I had to empty out the stove, sweep it out, give it a good clean up, remove loads of the crap. You know, me and my mate, you know, all of that corner was full up with crap. I mean, I don't know why people disrespect these places. The rule of thumb should be whatever you take it away with you when you go, unless it's something that you want to leave that's going to be helpful.
But the peace didn't last. A loud, sudden noise came from outside. It sounded like a loud crash. His friend swore and asked what it was. The noise was so unexpected that it made them both jump. He went outside to check, but there was nothing there. When he went back inside the bothy, he found the door wide open. He was confused because he was sure he had closed it. This was the start of the truly terrifying events.
Ravenware from the 70s. Old school, baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's that? Are you hearing that? I thought I heard something on the window, actually. There is a lot of sheep outside, but they're not that tall, are they? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I wonder.
certainly is.
What was that?
What the? Hold on, this is bizarre. Is that?
What? Now you're shitting me up.
Hey,
What do you mean?
there's something out there. I'm gonna go and have a look.
I've
No.
keep going, you know, mate, honestly.
You really? Oh god. There's just something up there.
Me.
It's alright.
No, there's me torch.
Right, let me get out there. Definitely. What the hell is that noise?
He noticed other things were wrong. His bottle had been moved, and his camping pot was on the floor. Then his friend pointed to the stairs. There was a light there that had not been there before. He was so scared that he asked his friend if he was messing with him, but he knew his friend was just as scared as he was. They shut the door and tried to calm down.
This makes sense. What's that? Did you hear that on the window? Did you just hear that on the window? Oh, look. There's something on that window. It's not in here. What?
What the hell was that?
There's a light on the stairs. Dude, there's a light on the stairs. Where did that come from?
You're messing me now.
No, look, come here. Look, Mike, come.
No, you're messing with me.
I swear.
I'm in here.
I know you're in there, but how did that get there and I'm here?
You're messing with me now.
Come here and have a look. If you don't believe me.
I believe you, honestly.
Jesus. What, I heard something on that.
Don't go on that either.
There's a window. Just something was banging on that window.
Did you put that there?
No, that's what I'm just saying to you. Oh my God.
But the weird stuff didn't stop. They sat down to rest, and the light on the ceiling began to move by itself. They were frozen in fear, watching it sway back and forth. Then they saw the candles on the table flickering wildly. He couldn't understand why these things were moving on their own. The whole bothy was filled with a strange feeling.
I need to sit down. I'm a bit done in, mate, at the moment. I just need to get my head together. I can't believe we just filmed all this on freaking YouTube.
What's your one? Don't stand on the cigarette.
Yeah, cheers, man. Don't you? Please tell me that was you.
Yeah, I'm sat right next to you with my head
There's someone outside. Look!
What?
Look, look. That. It's moving on the ceiling. Dude. How is that possible?
It's laughable. What?
You know, we're both sat here. Let me just turn that. Oh my god. I don't know what to say, guys, but I think we've just been. Look!
Mate, I haven't.
We're bloody
Mate, I'm not
moving.
even, I'm not even moving. What is
We just sat here. Look, the lantern! The lantern's moving.
It's not the lantern. What about the backs?
Everything's. How is that moving? Take a picture. Let me just freaking flip this around. God, what? How is that? How are they moving, dude? When we've been sat down here all along. What? Is there something in that window? No, it's me getting myself at it.
Yeah.
What the freak? I'll have to get that fire gun in a minute. What? I can't understand why they're moving, dude. Jesus wept.
Then something fell off the ceiling.
Oh, I just don't understand what's going on.
I'm serious. Is there a clock in here as well? Like, so I can hear ticking.
I don't know.
Ticking really pissed me off, you know.
Oh, sorry. Put more torch on.
They knew it was their time to go away from this place and just never come back. They never looked back because this place gave them their worst nightmares. That brings us to our last haunting footage. Case number 6. On July 20th, 2012, he and his girlfriend moved into a new home deep in the woods. They were excited to be away from the city, but they couldn't shake the eerie feeling that they were being watched. They would often notice a person walk past their window and look in, but whenever they tried to see who it was, the person was gone. To calm their minds, they decided to set up a hidden webcam in their bedroom window, hoping to catch a glimpse of the person and prove they weren't crazy. It worked. What they saw on the camera was chilling. The camera caught a man standing just outside the window, The lights from the nearby parking lot lit him up perfectly. He didn't move or flinch. He just stood there staring. The boyfriend went outside to confront him, but the man just turned and walked away without a word. The next day, the man showed up at their front door. He had a strange, calm look on his face. He apologized for looking in, but didn't give any real reason for his creepy actions.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
The couple was left with a horrifying thought. What do you do when the person who has been watching you is your new neighbor? For more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video. Comment below which case you find the most horrifying. Don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications.